Raise your hand if you've ever spent a Saturday night completely by yourself, scrolling through stories of people out having fun and felt that weird sinking pit in your stomach. Yeah, same. We are culturally wired to believe that being alone means you are losing. Society practically screams at us that if your calendar isn't packed and your phone isn't constantly buzzing, you are somehow doing life wrong. So what do? We panic. We fill the silence. We text people we don't even like that much just to grab a coffee. We put on a podcast just to have human voices echoing in the room while we do the dishes. We run from our own company like it is a contagious disease. But here's the good news. That silence you are constantly running from, that is actually the ultimate cheat code. Being alone isn't a punishment, it's a laboratory. It is the only time you actually get to figure out who you are without the noise of everyone else's opinions drowning you out. When you strip away the audience, you stop performing. You stop acting like the version of you that your friends expect, or your parents expect, or the internet expects. But you can't just sit in an empty room, stare at the wall, and expect a magical transformation. You have to use that isolation intentionally. So here are 10 things you need to do completely alone if you actually want to change your life. Number 1, go sit in a restaurant by yourself and eat a full meal without looking at your phone. No, this sounds like absolute torture. The first time you do this, you are going to feel like every single person in the room is staring at you. You'll feel this intense urge to pull out your phone just to prove you have people to text. Don't do it. Just sit there, look at the menu, look at the people, eat your food. What you're actually doing here is killing the spotlight effect. You are training your brain to realize that nobody is actually watching you. Everyone is way too obsessed with their own lives to care about yours. Once you internalize that, a massive weight of social anxiety just disappears. You realize you are free. Number 2, take a long walk with absolutely zero input. No music, no podcasts, no audiobooks, no phone in your pocket.
Just you and the pavement. We live in an era of constant input. Your brain is a sponge that has been held under a running faucet for 10 years. It is completely waterlogged. You never give yourself the time to actually process the information you consume. When you walk in silence, it is going to feel incredibly boring for the first 10 minutes. Your brain will scream for dopamine. Let it scream. Push through that friction. Eventually, your mind will quiet down. That is when the actual good ideas surface. That is when you suddenly realize why you were so angry yesterday, or how to solve that problem at work. You have to give your brain the space to untangle itself. Number 3, do a brutal audit of your social circle. You can only do this when you are alone, away from the guilt and the history you share with these people. Sit down with a piece of paper and write out the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now ask yourself one simple question. After I hang out with this person, do I feel energized or do I feel drained? Be brutally honest. You already know the answer. Some people are black holes. They suck the ambition and the energy right out of you with their constant complaining and drama. You don't have to send them a dramatic breakup text, but you do need to start quietly distancing yourself. You cannot change your life if you are surrounded by people who are deeply committed to staying exactly the same. Number 4, fix one specific, annoying thing in your living space. We all have that one thing. The drawer that always sticks, the pile of mail that has been sitting on the counter since October, the light bulb that burned out 3 weeks ago. When you live in a space with unresolved friction, it quietly drains your mental bandwidth. You look at the pile of mail and feel a tiny spike of guilt every single day. Take 20 minutes by yourself and eliminate it. Fix the drawer, sort the mail, change the bulb. It's not about the light bulb, it's about proving to yourself that you have control over your environment. When you fix your space, you automatically start fixing your mind. It's a tangible win that instantly builds momentum.
Number 5, write down what you actually want out of life. Not what your parents want for you, not what your friends think is cool, what you want. When we are constantly surrounded by other people, our goals blur into their goals. We start chasing prestige, or a specific job title, or a type of relationship simply because everyone around us values it. Sit in a quiet room and strip all of that away. If nobody could see your life, if you couldn't post about it on social media, what would you actually do on a Tuesday afternoon? What kind of work would actually fulfill you? You have to define your own target. Otherwise, you are going to spend the next decade climbing a ladder only to realize it was leaning against a completely wrong wall.